thralls of yours are slower than Argonians in a blizzard.
Feel free to grab a pick and help them out. I prefer not to sully myself with manual labor.
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked Whiterun. How could we avenge without...
Wait, so a costume? You're not serious.
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home. So you're the dragon. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me. Not here. Follow me. Now we can talk. The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere. I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. Like I said in my note, I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place. I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant. I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they... When you showed up here, I knew you were the one. We remember what most don't. That the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. Dragons aren't just coming back. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. I know they are. I figured out where we're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you. A few years ago, I said almost the same thing to a colleague of mine. Well, it turned out he was right and I was wrong. Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. Orgnar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trails.
Kynes Grove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
You've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Windcaller. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da. Which means push. Da. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Da. Have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. Indra crossis saran, strundul, osni balan, do, ran, now. Meis nu ismir dovasebrom naman da rock. Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Saloknir, Zil Grotova Ursa. Slen T-Ball. Alduin Thuri. Idvokri Hazlixi. Salaknir, Kalimir, Volusai Dokin, Zuu, Koral need no dove to hide. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance, to dare take for yourself. Name of Dova. Zalukanir, Kridar Jur. I am Salaknir. Hear my voice and despair.
owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure... I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn, but we never found one. Until now. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the drag. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, the faction that rules the Aldmere, there's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last... Nothing solid, yet. The Empire had captured, and now the dragons are... Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? If we could get into the Thalmor embassy... Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
No. No, of course not.
So very tired. Sweet mother, send your child. Finally! It worked! I did the Black Sacrament over and over. You don't have to say anything. There's no need. You're here. My mother, the headmistress is an So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grandma.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, for the privilege of entering the city. All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate. The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Take my advice.
I had another run-in with a thief's guild.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar.
Yeah, well I got... Last thing the
One
Blackbriars
snap of a
need is
finger,
some
you
string.
end up in
You can
Riften
pretend
jail.
not to hear me all you want, but you
I'm
better
really getting
stay out
tired of your
my
excuses.
business.
When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Grelad.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here, until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grelad. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
You really shouldn't be here. I'm sorry, but the children aren't... Sadly, yes. Even the townsfolk have taken to calling her Grelad the Kind. Grelad runs this But... I'm sorry. You should go. The children aren't up for adoption, and it's cruel to get their hopes up. Besides, Grelad hates visitors.
Victory is yours! I submit! Someone has killed Grelad!
Grelad is dead! Aventus did it!
Hooray!
You're
Grelad
one
the
person
Kind
and you
is
can solve
dead at
so many
last.
problems.
We're saved!
I wonder at the
Yay!
possibilities. Aventus really did it! He got the Dark Brotherhood to kill old Grelad.
Be careful.
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead? No, friend. You've got it all wrong. I'm not selling cheap mead. I'm selling good mead for cheap. Blackbriar mead. I sell cases of it for half of what the inns and taverns pay through. All I need is someone to deliver it for me. If anyone saw me leave, I need someone to take this drop. Oh, and if you bump into Indarin from the meadery, keep your mouth shut. Good. Now get going. Remember, keep this to yourself.
Well, Grelad the Kind. Is she, Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. Thank you. Thank you again.
Sleep well? Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelad, Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming. And you saved a group of urchins to boot. But there is a slight... problem. You see, that little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me and my associates. Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole. A kill you must repay. Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you see, there's a contract out on one of them, and that person can't leave this room alive. But, oh, which one? Go on, see if you can figure it out. Make your choice. Make your kill. I just want to observe and admire. Am I to take? Then you know where we stand. Make your kill and we're square. Repayment of your debt is but a discreet knife thrust away.
You won't get that lucky again! Come from?
Come now, my friend.
Ah, you see? That wasn't so hard now, was it?
You cut these.
Let's the two
Well,
of
it's
us
about
just forget
damn
we ever
time.
met.
Please
Capturing
release
a
me.
woman from her home,
Oh,
keeping her
thank you,
bound like
thank
an
you.
animal.
I'll never speak of this to anyone. I promise.
Fear not. You did what? By the gods, you're serious. You'd better report this to Commander Merrill right away. He's at the Penitus Oculatus outpost, up in Dragon Bridge. Till next time.
You must be lost. The tavern is down the road a piece.
Need something? The leader of the Dark Brotherhood? You mean Astrid? Dead? And this is no jest? Ha! This is a stroke of good fortune. Long have I watched the Dark Brotherhood's movement, waiting for the time to strike. That time is now. My agents have recently acquired the passphrase to their sanctuary. It is, "Silence my brother." Every assassin in that hole must be put down. You, my friend, you've slain their leader. This honor should be yours. Do this, and you will be rewarded most handsomely.
What was that?
I'm fairly certain you want
By all I hold holy. Can it be true? Have you actually done it? This is a great day, my friend. You have struck a blow against darkness that will not soon be forgotten. Here, as promised, a most generous reward.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan. I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. So that's your plan, huh? Even if you could survive by the time you got inside. We're there for information, remember? The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. His name is Malborn. I'll get word for him to meet you in solitude at the... While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards. What?
I've been looking for you. Yeah, got this note. Don't know. Creepy fellow. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not...
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Nord. Yes?
Really? Here's the deal. I don't plan on bringing anything. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. You're asking me? If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
I think I expected more.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. But the only way you're going to get past the guard, which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed... I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Ellenman's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive
Welcome
late.
to the Thalmor embassy. Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Here's my invitation. I don't have...
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Ah, yes. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the...
The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. Let's hope we both live through this day. Here you go, sir. Is there anything else I can get for you? Of course. Let me see if we... I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around? Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me. Wonderful. I can begin to... Is that all, my friend? Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone. Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make.
Yes? What do you need?
Let's go. Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
Our mistress. I speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in
So
bed
far,
with
so
her.
good.
But again,
Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder.
Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Wouldn't want to offend our
Who comes,
Thalmor
Malvern?
overlords, would we?
You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
With the soldiers all
guest?
fighting in the
In
war,
the kitchens?
there's nobody to hunt down
You
the
know
bandits.
this is against the rules.
Travel has become dangerous.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't
said it
realize
better
that eating
myself.
moon sugar was
Been some
permitted.
time since I've had some
Perhaps I
news
should
from
ask the
elsewhere in
ambassador.
Skyrim.
Get out of here.
What have you heard?
I saw nothing.
Well, I did see something
Your gear is in that
interesting
chest.
not long
I'll
ago.
lock the door behind you.
There were
Don't
several
screw this up.
camped outside the
Hurry
walls
it
of
up.
White Room.
I've got to get back.
Seems
Good
Did you
luck.
see those robes?
You're on your own
marching
now.
this morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? Never should have come! Lord Beast! Both your life and lands are now forfeit! Easily blocked! To your...
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses.
that?
Silence! Do not presume,
You can't hide from me.
other informants who are less... Enough!
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? Yeah. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. I damn well hope so. They're after some old guy named Esbern. Something to do with dragons. I gathered it from listening to them talk when they thought I was out. I've seen a guy in Riften who they seem to think is him. Not much to go on. I don't even know where he lives or his name, but they seem pretty excited about it. That's it. Now, let's get out of here. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in it. And we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm dead
traitor.
already.
Never should have come here. I'll kill you!
Be careful! Thought I heard something.
Need a room? Talk to Delphine. Mm-hmm.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Riften, eh? You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.